This is SBS News in Easy English. I'm Peggy Giacomellos. Labor's new ministry has been sworn in at Government House, with 13 of the 30 ministers being women. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has made diversity a focus in the new ministry. Early Childhood Education and Youth Minister Anne Ali has become the first woman of a Muslim background to be sworn in as a minister. President Joe Biden has met with Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell at the White House as rising inflation continues to affect the country. But the president says he will not interfere in the Federal Reserve's work to contain inflation.
My job as president is not only nominate highly qualified individuals for that institution, but to give them the space they need to do their job. I'm not going to interfere with their critically important work. The Fed has dual responsibilities. One, full employment, and two, stable prices.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has thanked the European Union for banning nearly all oil from Russia. President Zelensky added that he would press for further sanctions, saying that there should be no significant economic ties left between the free world and the state of Russia. Mr. Zelensky says the EU's decision to cut Russian oil imports means that Russia will no longer be able to finance terror to the same level.
Європейські країни погодились на значне обмеження імпорту нафти з Росії. І я вдячний усім, хто працював для досягнення цієї згоди. Практичний результат – це мінус десятки мільярдів євро, які Росія тепер не зможе направити на фінансування терору. Але важливо розуміти також і те, що відмова європейських країн від російської нафти та від іншого викопного палива прискорить перехід на відновлювальні джерела енергії.
New South Wales has recorded its lowest quarterly number of HIV cases, but health authorities remain concerned because testing rates have also declined. In the first quarter of this year, 30 New South Wales residents were diagnosed with HIV, a 54% drop compared with the first quarter average for the past 5 years. Chief Health Officer Kerry Chant is urging anyone at risk to get tested, particularly if it has been more than a year since their last test. She says the drop is welcome, but warns it's somewhat misleading given the drop in testing. In the United States, the Biden administration will push for a ban on the sale of assault weapons. However, the White House stepped back from supporting a ban on the sale of all handguns following neighbouring Canada's decision to put a freeze on importing, buying or selling them. Newly appointed White House Press Secretary Karen Jean-Pierre says that President Joe Biden would not support such a strict ban.
We'll leave it up to other countries to set their policy on gun ownership. The president has made his position clear. The United States needs to act, as I just laid out. He supports a ban on sale of assault weapons and high-capacity magazines and expanded background checks to keep guns out of the dangerous hands. He does not support a ban on the sale of all handguns.
Rafael Nadal has beaten Novak Djokovic 6-2, 4-6, 6-2, 7-6 at the French Open quarter-finals, ending the top-seeded Djokovic's bid for a second straight title at the French Open. Earlier this year, Djokovic was banned from taking part in the Australian Open by local authorities over his refusal to get vaccinated against COVID-19. And that's SBS News in Easy English.